Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the reading. We're going to be looking at messages you need to hear like right now. So let's jump straight in. Of course, any information that you need to book a personal, to follow me on any of my other social medias will be listed in the description. What else did I want to say? Oh, if you want to get the April 2022 forecast, check that out on my website. It is available. You guys can get it now so you guys can see how for you personally. And let's whip the camera and see what the cards have to say energy-wise. All right, enjoy. Capricorns, let's go ahead and jump into your reading. Let's start with these cards and see what comes up. All right. Messages. Okay. Ooh, so we have victory. I like that. I like that as the first card. So right off the bat, you guys are going to successfully conquer some sort of challenge that's been a long-going issue for you for some time. This could be you overcoming like a health issue. And this is like, you know, maybe you overcoming breast cancer or cancer in general. This could be you overcoming a financial issue you may have been going through, and like you get a new job that's really good. Something really happy may be coming up. I'm hearing good news. You could be hearing some unexpected good news, and this could cause you to go into like this space of celebrating. Okay. You also may have someone around you who may deliver some sort of good news. This could be like you hearing that your child's pregnant, or this could be good news in terms of like you guys closing on the house. I'm hearing that it could be a multitude of things, but something here makes you feel really happy and really excited. And something here, there's a good result when you didn't think that there was a good result at the end of the tunnel or at the end of your journey. Okay. I like that. A lot of you also are going to be very successful at taking your power back, just in general. A lot of you have kind of just lost yourself for a minute. And with the Sun card, look, I'm not even making this up. All the cards are pretty positive so far. You could just be in uplifted energy because you're redirecting your focus. You could have been in this very negative, what's the word? You could have been in this doubtful space, basically, because of like outside circumstances and the cards that you may have been dealt. But now you could be in a space to where you're more uplifted. Okay, this could have a lot to do with also that Aries energy. It could be shifting your energy as a whole. All right, I also have appreciation. A lot of you are going to start to look back at your journey as a whole, and you're going to start to appreciate things that you never thought you would have appreciated. Like an example of this is, you know, when you break up with somebody, you go through the motions of, oh my God, why me? This is the worst thing that ever happened to me in my life. I'm so miserable. Like you go into that thought process, right? But then 5 months down the line, a year down the line, depending on how long it takes you to move forward, you realize that leaving that relationship may have been the best thing for you, because that person, they went on a totally different direction than you were intending to go on. And, you know, maybe there was a blessing around the corner from that opportunity that now you're able to finally see as being that. But in the moment, you never look at endings as being something that's just super positive, you know, because you don't really know what's on the other side of it. But that goes into trust in the process. You gotta trust the process, especially when spirit's involved, and especially when it's with situations that you can't control, because that's the only thing that you have is optimism and hope and faith in that circumstance. But we also have robotic in reverse. I also have trapped here. So I'm hearing stay off the internet. Some of you guys could be letting the internet basically take you I'm basically hearing that some of you guys are distracted by the internet. I'm not even gonna make that extra. Some of you guys are getting distracted by being on Instagram, YouTube, being on different apps, and you could be doing things that are a lot more productive, that are more in alignment with what you usually do. So you want to be careful of that. Also, if you do work on social media, stay away from like reading too much into comments or even comparing your numbers to other people's, because I don't know why I'm hearing that, but yeah. Understand that the design of what your personal path is different than someone else's, and you never want to compare because you don't know what went into that person's path. You could be looking at all their numbers, but don't know that this person may have been trying to, you know, get somewhere in their social media or in their journey as a whole for, you know, 20, 30 years, 10 years, and it got them to where they're at now, you know? So no comparison. So it's important that you guys feel secure within your relationship. Some of you guys may not be feeling like you and your person are really locked in like how you need to be. I'm hearing like, yeah, you feel like you and this person are secure in the sense of you guys like having the title and knowing that you two are dating, but outside of that, you could be feeling like this person's cheating, like this person isn't being all the way real, like something's missing, like there's a disconnect. So Spirit is saying it's important. It's important for you to have security within your relationship beyond just the title, because a title is just that. You could be married in a relationship with anybody and then you guys don't even talk to each other like that. Okay, I see couples do it all the time. All right, so what's coming through for my Capricorns? You guys are special. I'm gonna pull one more. I feel called to, and I'll listen when God speaks. All right, so continuing on. So when it comes to the energy, I see Capricorns. Yeah, I see you guys have successfully closed out some sort of cycle. I like how victory is right over the World card. So this is speaking to a cycle that you guys are wrapping up, that you guys are finally learning your lesson from, and you're finally able to, and I said finally so many times. Take a shot for how many times I said finally. Anyways, you're at a point to where a cycle's wrapped up and you've learned your lesson and you can move forward. You don't have to exist in the same hurt space of going back and forth about your decisions or choices. A lot of you are going to be shifted into a better space, and I really, really like it. And what I will say is a message you really need to hear. Just because your emotions, just because your energy may fluctuate, doesn't take away from your personal journey and the progress that you've made on that journey as a whole. Because some of you may be beating yourself up for the fact that some days you're not thinking about an ex, you're not, you know, having any problems, you're able to focus, and then other days when you're not. Work with the days that you can. Let me say that. When it comes to getting out of depression, when it comes to bouncing back, work with the days that you can. Get things done and do as much as you can. And then other days when you feel uninspired, find ways to re-inspire yourself. Even take a moment to take a break if you need to, but realize that you got to get back into the game. Some of you guys also need to stop putting up with someone's inconsistencies. Again, I just see that you guys may be interested in a hothead or somebody who's a player, or just very inconsistent in terms of what they say they want and what they're looking for. And you just need to set boundaries there, especially if this person knows that all they have to do is act up a little bit in order to suck you right back into the situation. It's like somebody's very calculated in the way that they move. Also, somebody really needs to hear this. Do not beat yourself up for a family situation, quote unquote, falling apart. Again, I think that there was a reason for why you and this person needed to get a divorce. You need to stop living with each other. Okay, may not have the best like family co-parenting situation, and it really did stem from like the state of the relationship already being kind of unstable prior to the child. So all that needs to happen now is maybe establishing a co-parenting relationship, new boundaries, something. But this is what I see. I do wish you the best of luck. If you took something from this reading, definitely feel free to thumbs up the video, and I will talk to you later.